Tom Brady doesn't play to get to the second round. Tom Brady doesn't play to get to the NFC title game.
Brady becomes unstoppable when the game is on the line. We've seen it several times this year.
They don't want that smoke. Nobody wants that Tom Brady smoke.
You're saying they might get to the Super Bowl.
And with Brady, of course, he can make a run. Anything's possible. We've seen that with him.
And the thing about Tom Brady being 23 years in the game, Joe, I don't know if there's another quarterback you trust. When you need a score,
give me that
in
man.
The final moments of a ball game, I don't know if there's another guy you trust more. He's done it over and over and over again. And it seems like every time he does this, it amazes us. We've seen this storyline how many times, Joe? We've seen it before. But in tonight's matchup, you're like, no, he can't do it. You're down 13 points in the fourth quarter. It's a wrap. Offense, he can't block anybody. Tom Brady's he's missing throws. He's inaccurate. It's a wrap. And then we walk away like he did it again.
Everyone needs to be emotionally prepared for Brady's path to the NFC Championship.
Tom Brady, I don't know if you knew this, 7-0 against the Cowboys in his career.
I didn't know that.
2-0 with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, of course. Brady rallied him back. He threw for 400 yards. They won the division again because, of course, they did.
Everywhere he goes, he wins and wins a Super Bowl.
When you play Tom Brady and you have a chance to put him away, you have to be able to put him away. And I felt like we missed some opportunities to put him away.
Yes, you did. You had your opportunity. Mark Ingram stays inbounds, gets the first down. Then the clock keeps ticking. All of a sudden, you're taking time off the clock for Tom Brady to try to mount that comeback, scoring a couple of touchdowns. Mark Ingram was a little banged up, went out of bounds instead of going for the first down, instead of staying in bounds and letting the clock run. And that provided the window of opportunity for Tom Brady and the Buccaneers to pick up the win.
It's vintage Tom versus time, down 13 with a handful of minutes left. He comes all the way back and really saves a season.
When you have number 12, you're never out of it. The New Orleans Saints, they had the upper hand on the Buccaneers offense. But the last two drives in the fourth quarter was all that Tom Brady needed.
How do you see the rest of the season playing out for Dallas?
The Buccaneers know the importance of this game.
I'm going to say it with 10 toes down, chest out, base. They're losing to Tampa Bay in the first round.
Tom Brady knows the importance of this week.
If they get Tampa Bay, I believe the Buccaneers will be there.
Bucks clinched a spot in the playoffs with a come-from-behind 30-24 win over the Panthers. By the way, Tampa trailed this game 14-0 at home, 21-10 at home.
The rest of the NFC is like, okay, we've got Tom Brady in the playoffs now.
Brady had a season-high 432 yards, connected with Evans on 3 TDs, 2 of them super long.
Chris Godwin quietly had himself a game. Yes, he was not in the end zone, but 9 receptions for 120 yards.
And like you said, when you talk about Tom Brady, if there's at least a minute on the clock, he has hope, he has a shot, and he was able to cash in on that tonight.
Brady's also going to have all the records. He's going to end up with the most touchdowns, most yards. He almost has all of them.
Tom Brady can't let this be his last hurrah in the NFL with that greatness, that resume, the dynasties he was able to create. You can't end on this note.
I'll call you in the wild card round in the fourth quarter when it's close and 12 got the ball.
When they go no huddle and they just let Brady get in the quick passing game, their offense moves. In the loss against the Packers 6 weeks ago, we saw that. They did nothing the whole game. They had 6 points. And then at the very end of the game, they went no huddle. They went right down the field. They scored. They just missed the 2-point conversion.
Right. Also, Tampa's had more touchdowns in 3 minutes than the Broncos have had in their last 171 minutes.
That's what you got to do 2 minutes in.
I had Tom Brady threatening double digits before it was all said and done in his career. And maybe he'll play long enough to threaten double digits at this rate, okay? Because I still think that it's easy, and I'm hearing some of this from you, it is easy to take for granted what this dude, who should be going through a midlife crisis right now, what he continues to do on a football field. Dude just threw for 400 some odd yards and 3 touchdowns and was dropping dimes to Mike Evans.
This is why when people say I'm a Tom Brady hater, I just say, look at my resume. I've been calling the guy the GOAT for 5, 6, 7 years. Like what he's accomplished us up to this point. It used to be the measure was 4 Super Bowls. Brady's almost doubled it. And so when like Montana almost is like a casualty of Brady's greatness, because it was like Montana won 4, Bradshaw won 4, obviously. Now no one even talks about Joe Montana because 4 Super Bowls doesn't seem as impressive as it did Wild's my entire life.
He doesn't want his resume, his legacy to say, I wasn't as committed at the end as I was throughout my duration of my career. So this is Tom Brady saying, I have to go out there and play my best. And playing my best means full commitment.
Some sort of crazy shit at the end. Tom Brady makes something happen, and the Bucs get the victory. It's going to look like the Panthers are going to win. You're going to look like you were right, and Tom Brady's going to pull something out of his butt, and they're going to end up winning the game 24-23. That's my take on that one. We've seen it too many times this year, and I just feel like Tom Brady can't be denied a playoff berth.
If we're measuring impact, there's no question it's Brady.
This is historic what we just watched happen. Tom Brady leading his team down the field over the last 3 minutes. It's the second largest fourth quarter comeback in his career, second to only the 28-3 game. It's his first career win when down 13 or more points in the final 5 minutes of a ball game. It's the latest go-ahead touchdown pass in his career. It's his 56th career game-winning drive in the fourth quarter.
Well on the line, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady, as you call him, ran afoul of you, and you wanted him gone last offseason when I told you he wasn't retired.
I love him.
I told you, even when he did retire, I was like, he doesn't really want to retire. And now, not only is he back and in the playoffs, much to you and others' chagrin.
The Bucs are going to go into the playoffs on a 3-game winning streak, having beaten the Cardinals, Panthers, and Falcons to end the year. And they're going to be dangerous.
What's more amazing is that dude has been there every game and is about to break his own record for completions in the season and just continues, despite things crumbling around him, to be brilliant.
The offense will continue to slightly improve. The defense is still excellent. And listen, I have been a Brady skeptic over the last few years, waiting for his downfall. I also don't think we should underestimate the difference that there's going to be now that the divorce is finalized. Now that it's sad, and I'm sure it's hard for him, but at least you have some closure there. So the divorce is finalized. You steal a victory. You've got to feel good.
They got a presence. They got a spirit that even if they lost 5 or 6 miles off the fastball, they can still get you out. Because when the batters see you on the mound, they say, oh, here we go. I'm in for a battle. So I will give him credit for that.
Greatest leader, most clutch player ever, all of that.
Not his best version of himself, but enough moments of brilliance. How's that? To have this team winning. Okay, fine. They won a bad division. They punch their ticket to the dance. They're at the party. Maybe they get lucky. Maybe they take somebody home with them. Maybe they catch somebody slipping. We'll see. What I'm saying is nobody wants to see that dude.
And as I've said before, that round 1 playoff game might be Dallas, but it also might be the Giants. And if it's 4-5 against the Giants, Tom Brady is not losing a playoff game to Daniel Jones.
He's my favorite philanthropist. He is donated to the United Negro College Fund.
What?
My kids are going to college. My kids are going to college because of Tom Brady. Okay. I love Tom Brady. Okay.
Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe as I post a new Tom Brady video every day.